So you go out to Salt Lake City. What was your impression when you got there?
No black people.
Yeah.
It was like me and my wife and my 3 kids was 85% of the black population. You know, I was like, y'all sure y'all want me here?
The idea here, the concept here is that you get to hear what men are really thinking.
Yes.
Is that something that you would want to hear
No.
in real life?
No, thank you.
What about you, Tracy? Can you relate to
You
this?
don't want to be in my head. I got hit by a tractor trailer. You'll come out of my head and go, that mother crazy. Does this look like a fish tank? A fish tank is a fish bowl. That's something you buy at Coney Island. This is an aquarium.
Okay, I'm sorry. You have your own private aquarium. Are those
you
sharks?
Can't keep a hammerhead in a fish tank.
Is that what you do? You go around talking about how much money you got?
Yes. he said, thank God I didn't get hit by Bob's Discount Furniture truck. Yeah. Bob's Discount Furniture truck. It could have been worse. Bob's Discount. You know they ain't got no money.
Yeah. You went through a real serious thing, but you did forgive the Walmart driver, is that right?
I forgave him, and I'm not even mad at him no more. Yeah. But you know who is mad at him? No, I'm not mad at him. I forgave him, but you know who is mad at him? Who? All my white neighbors. You wouldn't have hit his ass. He wouldn't be living next door to me.
There's a guy in the audience who's got a burn on his hand, too. That,
He do? Where?
That guy right there. He got a burn on
You should put some butter on that.
Put butter on that.
That's old black woman remedy. Put some butter on it.
My grandmother, when I had a burn when I was a kid, she said, put butter on that.
They know what they talking about.
She wasn't black.
She don't know what she talking about.
Now, I'm curious. Some people think it's going to help Obama that, you know, he killed Osama bin Laden. What do you think?
I think he's a gangbanger. You kill if you assassinate 4 dictators, you bang him. He should get a teardrop right here.
This is going on a little long.
Yo, hey, just being at the Emmy was great for me. I'm a comedian. I come from the projects in the ghetto.
Right.
So for me to be at the Emmys was great. Whenever you're in a room full of white people with tuxedos on, it's going down.
Yeah.
Something was going down, and I was there.
Don't do that.
Pants on, pants on.
Okay, sit in the chair, buddy. Sit in the chair. Sit down. Sit. Oh, don't sit down.
As soon as they told me, I went right back to the projects and told, like, my boy Supreme. I was like, yo, I got Saturday Night Live. And they was like, what? We made it! Like, we? He's like calling his mother out the window, Ma! Ma, Tracy got Saturday Night Live! Trey, my mom said pick up a couch.
Attaboy.
Good to have you here. That was great. And he's asleep.
Because black people don't do the cha-cha-cha. We like to do the funky chicken. Come in, Max. With the stars.
I just love anyone that just tuned away from our show for a minute and tuned back in. doesn't quite understand what happened
You see
here.
this body, man, the ratings are gonna go through the roof. That trumpet, just checking the trumpet play out. He looks suspicious.
You think Mark Pender looks suspicious?
Yes.
He's been here 25 years, and you've been on here many times, and you've seen him many times.
And he always looking at me like that. There's a difference.
There's a big difference?
Yeah, there's a difference doing white clubs and black clubs. Because if you bomb in a white club, the comedians will talk crap about you, but they'll give you encouragement, like, you'll get them next show. But if you bomb in a black club, as soon as you come off stage, they say, kill yourself. When rich white people find out they're pregnant, they go, darling, I'm having a baby. They go, oh, I love you. We're gonna have a family. Well, my wife found out, she threw the pregnancy test and said, I'm pregnant. You gotta have the money.
You're in quarantine. How are you passing the time? How are you amusing yourself?
Getting my wife pregnant. We've been quarantining here for 2 weeks. We got 2 babies on the way.
But you have 2 on the way?
2 on the way. She gets pregnant every week.
You said that you're a big fan of the show Chloe and Lamar, is that right?
Yeah, and we just recently found out, test results came back, she's my daughter.
Chloe is your daughter?
It could have been OJ's, it was a threesome.
Okay.
Chloe's mine and she loves her father.
Uh-huh.
We spoke on the phone and she loves daddy.
Okay. Okay.
I love you, booby.
What does that phrase mean? What is a badonkadonk butt?
Oh, the badonkadonk is, it describes all the ladies that have the nice, juicy ass. All the ladies with the nice, juicy ass. You see, like, when they walk, one cheek goes up and it comes down, it's badonkadonk. The other cheek goes up and it comes down, badonkadonk.
You ever run into any old girlfriends back in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I ran into Murders.
Who?
Murders. She was
Murders.
400 pounds. That's my first girlfriend. 400 pounds.
Your first girlfriend is 400 pounds?
She was, but we go back to 4th grade. She was 250.
Tracy, did you ever get into a fist fight in your life?
Yeah, and she whooped my ass. Her name was Big Murders. It was the 3rd grade.
Wait, what was her name?
Her name was Big Murders, and it was the 3rd grade.
Big
I
Murders?
didn't know how to tell her I liked her, so I punched her in the arm.
Yeah.
And it was on and popping after that. And she knocked me out because she had the big Sonny Liston hands.
When you see her now, she might still looks good to you, I bet, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in love with her now because she's more mature and she got those bingo wings. You don't know what bingo wings?
What are bingo wings?
When the old woman hit bingo and she go, bingo, and the bingo wings. Bingo, I'm a bingo. I love me some bingo wings.
How old were you when you had your first child?
I was 17.
17?
You know how it is in the ghetto. We use sex as a sedative. It eases the pain of poverty.
It does? Okay.
You broke, I'm broke. Let's make a baby. That's all you could do is make love when the lights are off.
Right. All right.
I remember one time I had an aunt, and she was doing drugs, right? And one day she bought me a Game Boy, and then she stole it. Then she helped me look for it.
Then she helped you look for it?
I was mad. I said, why you bought me a Game Boy, steal it, then help me look for it? She said, I had to eliminate myself as a suspect. I look good, right? I look like I got my GED, right?
I like that. This medallion is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a #1 dad. My kids bought it for me, and they used my money.
Your kid spent your money and got that for
Yeah,
you.
he said it was a thought that counts. I said you should have thought about buying something cheaper.
Like this lady asked me for money one time.
Asked you for money? What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
she said, Tracy, I need $1,080 for my rent. My rent is due.
Right.
And I said, well, you making love to the wrong guy. You should be having sex with your landlord.
Okay.
Something's really wrong with you, and I'm happy because it makes. I haven't laughed this hard. I
Stay
can't.
safe, and your family, your loved ones, and everyone there.
I love you. Take care of yourself. You're one of the funniest human beings ever. Thank you.
Thank you. Let it go.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right.